Businesses of the future will harness the power of digital to redefine products, services, operations, and business models. However, consumers will demand simple, meaningful, and memorable experiences going beyond the complexity of underlying technologies. We at Tata Elxsi bring together human-centric design with deep domain expertise and the power of digital to help brands and businesses reimagine products and services for great customer experiences and exceptional business outcomes. We bring the specialization at scale for customers in automotive, consumer products, healthcare, media, and telecom industries. This is powered by our people. Processes, products, and ecosystem partnerships honed over 30 years of working with global leaders and pioneers in our chosen industries. For our people, Tata Elxsi is home to 1 billion possibilities to create products and experiences that customers love. We are proud of the diversity and specialization that our teams bring, and the culture of innovation, performance, and continuous learning. This deep immersion has allowed us to build best-in-class processes that help us develop, collaborate, manage, and deliver on time with great quality every time. Our specialized products and platforms help fast-track digital adoption to deliver better and faster to the end consumers. This is complemented by global partnerships that enable access to specialized technologies and ecosystems. We bring these together to help global brands realize their vision of transforming products and services to create experiences of the future. We are bringing the power of AI and robotics to help Panasonic in Japan innovate the future of smart and connected appliances. We are helping Airtel, among the world's leading telcos, deliver exceptional experiences for millions of consumers with Xstream, India's fastest-growing OTT platform. We are bringing together innovation and digital technologies to help Asculap realize its vision of transforming healthcare and improving the quality of patients' lives. We are working with Chemex Health to create a revolutionary lab-in-a-box diagnostic system that brings affordable healthcare to rural Africa and Asia. We help the world's #1 paid TV provider, Comcast NBC Universal, to create incredible technology and entertainment that connects users to the moments and experiences that matter the most. Our global engineering network is helping Jaguar Land Rover to realize its vision of being the creator that combines luxury with performance. The future, powered by digital and technology, offers a whole new world of opportunities. Let's reimagine the future together. Businesses of the future will harness the power of digital to redefine products, services, operations, and business models. However, consumers will demand simple, meaningful, and memorable experiences going beyond the complexity of underlying technologies. We at Tata Elxsi bring together human-centric design with deep domain expertise and the power of digital to help brands and businesses reimagine products and services for great customer experiences and exceptional business outcomes. We bring the specialization at scale for customers in automotive, consumer products, healthcare, media, and telecom industries. This is powered by our people. Processes, products, and ecosystem partnerships honed over 30 years of working with global leaders and pioneers in our chosen industries. For our people, Tata Elxsi is home to 1 billion possibilities to create products and experiences that customers love. We are proud of the diversity and specialization that our teams bring, and the culture of innovation, performance, and continuous learning. This deep immersion has allowed us to build best-in-class processes that help us develop, collaborate, manage, and deliver on time with great quality every time. Our specialized products and platforms help fast-track digital adoption to deliver better and faster to the end consumers. This is complemented by global partnerships that enable access to specialized technologies and ecosystems. We bring these together to help global brands realize their vision of transforming products and services to create experiences of the future. We are bringing the power of AI and robotics to help Panasonic in Japan innovate the future of smart and connected appliances. We are helping Airtel, among the world's leading telcos, deliver exceptional experiences for millions of consumers with Xstream, India's fastest-growing OTT platform. We are bringing together innovation and digital technologies to help Asculap realize its vision of transforming healthcare and improving the quality of patients' lives. We are working with Chemex Health to create a revolutionary lab-in-a-box diagnostic system that brings affordable healthcare to rural Africa and Asia. We help the world's #1 paid TV provider, Comcast NBC Universal, to create incredible technology and entertainment that connects users to the moments and experiences that matter the most. Our global engineering network is helping Jaguar Land Rover to realize its vision of being the creator that combines luxury with performance. The future, powered by digital and technology, offers a whole new world of opportunities. Let's reimagine the future together. Businesses of the future will harness the power of digital to redefine products, services, operations, and business models. However, consumers will demand simple, meaningful, and memorable experiences going beyond the complexity of underlying technologies. We at Tata Elxsi bring together human-centric design with deep domain expertise and the power of digital to help brands and businesses reimagine products and services for great customer experiences and exceptional business outcomes. We bring the specialization at scale for customers in automotive, consumer products, healthcare, media, and telecom industries. This is powered by our people. Processes, products, and ecosystem partnerships honed over 30 years of working with global leaders and pioneers in our chosen industries. For our people, Tata Elxsi is home to 1 billion possibilities to create products and experiences that customers love. We are proud of the diversity and specialization that our teams bring, and the culture of innovation, performance, and continuous learning. This deep immersion has allowed us to build best-in-class processes that help us develop, collaborate, manage, and deliver on time with great quality every time. Our specialized products and platforms help fast-track digital adoption to deliver better and faster to the end consumers. This is complemented by global partnerships that enable access to specialized technologies and ecosystems. We bring these together to help global brands realize their vision of transforming products and services to create experiences of the future. We are bringing the power of AI and robotics to help Panasonic in Japan innovate the future of smart and connected appliances. We are helping Airtel, among the world's leading telcos, deliver exceptional experiences for millions of consumers with Xstream, India's fastest-growing OTT platform. We are bringing together innovation and digital technologies to help Asculap realize its vision of transforming healthcare and improving the quality of patients' lives. We are working with Chemex Health to create a revolutionary lab-in-a-box diagnostic system that brings affordable healthcare to rural Africa and Asia. We help the world's #1 paid TV provider, Comcast NBC Universal, to create incredible technology and entertainment that connects users to the moments and experiences that matter the most. Our global engineering network is helping Jaguar Land Rover to realize its vision of being the creator that combines luxury with performance. The future, powered by digital and technology, offers a whole new world of opportunities. Let's reimagine the future together. Businesses of the future will harness the power of digital to redefine products, services, operations, and business models. However, consumers will demand simple, meaningful, and memorable experiences going beyond the complexity of underlying technologies. We at Tata Elxsi bring together human-centric design with deep domain expertise and the power of digital to help brands and businesses reimagine products and services for great customer experiences and exceptional business outcomes. We bring the specialization at scale for customers in automotive, consumer products, healthcare, media, and telecom industries. This is powered by our people. Processes, products, and ecosystem partnerships honed over 30 years of working with global leaders and pioneers in our chosen industries. For our people, Tata Elxsi is home to 1 billion possibilities to create products and experiences that customers love. We are proud of the diversity and specialization that our teams bring, and the culture of innovation, performance, and continuous learning. This deep immersion has allowed us to build best-in-class processes that help us develop, collaborate, manage, and deliver on time with great quality every time. Our specialized products and platforms help fast-track digital adoption to deliver better and faster to the end consumers. This is complemented by global partnerships that enable access to specialized technologies and ecosystems. We bring these together to help global brands realize their vision of transforming products and services to create experiences of the future. We are bringing the power of AI and robotics to help Panasonic in Japan innovate the future of smart and connected appliances. We are helping Airtel, among the world's leading telcos, deliver exceptional experiences for millions of consumers with Xstream, India's fastest-growing OTT platform. We are bringing together innovation and digital technologies to help Asculap realize its vision of transforming healthcare and improving the quality of patients' lives. We are working with Chemex Health to create a revolutionary lab-in-a-box diagnostic system that brings affordable healthcare to rural Africa and Asia. We help the world's #1 paid TV provider, Comcast NBC Universal, to create incredible technology and entertainment that connects users to the moments and experiences that matter the most. Our global engine.
Dear shareholders, good day and a warm welcome to the 35th Annual General Meeting of Tata Elxsi Limited. As a reminder for the smooth conduct of the meeting, the members will be in mute mode, and audio and video will be enabled when they are called upon to speak at the AGM as per the pre-registration. Please note that, as per the requirements, the proceedings of the Annual General Meeting will be recorded and available on the website of the company. I now hand over the proceedings to Ms. Kaveri Sriram, Company Secretary of Tata Elxsi Limited.
Thanks, Inba. A very good morning, and let me extend a warm welcome to the 35th Annual General Meeting of Tata Elxsi Limited. This meeting is being held through VC in adherence to the directives and relevant circulars issued by the MCA and SEBI. The company has taken all necessary steps to ensure that shareholders are provided with an opportunity to participate in this AGM through video conferencing. The proceedings of this meeting are being webcast live through the MSTL platform. In accordance with the Articles of Association of the company, Mr. N.G. Subramanian, Chairperson of the Board, shall chair this meeting. The notice convening the 35th AGM, along with the annual report of the company, was sent to all shareholders whose email IDs are available with the depositories, company, and the registrar. As the meeting is being held through VC, the appointment of proxies has been dispensed with. In terms of the provisions of the Companies Act and SEBI LODR, the company has facilitated the option of voting for all businesses as mentioned in the notice by way of remote e-voting, which was open from the 6th of July until the 9th of July. Members who have not cast their votes through remote e-voting are requested to vote through the portal within 15 minutes post the AGM or by way of e-voting available on the NSDL platform. There will be no proposing or seconding of the resolutions. For a seamless AGM, kindly note that all participants will be on mute mode only. Those shareholders who have pre-registered their names for the Q&A session will be called serially. Each speaker shareholder will be given an option by the moderator to unmute themselves and may then express or ask their questions. The speaker shareholders are requested to wait for a few seconds for their video and audio to be enabled for a seamless conversation. We request each speaker shareholder to restrict their query to a maximum of 3 minutes. Would also like to inform there are representatives of the promoters, Tata Sons Private Limited, have joined this meeting along with the representatives of our statutory auditors, secretarial auditors, and the scrutinizer. I would now request Mr. N.G. Subramaniam, Chairman, to conduct the proceedings of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaveri. Good day to all of you. It's my pleasure as your chairman to welcome you all to the company's 35th annual general meeting. On behalf of the board of directors and everyone at Tata Elxsi, I thank you for your continued trust, encouragement, support, and guidance to the company and its management. The 35th annual general meeting of Tata Elxsi Limited is being conducted through video conference. I have Mr. Manoj Raghavan, MD and CEO of your company, Mr. Gaurav Bajaj, Chief Financial Officer of the company, and Ms. Kaveri Sriram, Company Secretary, along with me in Bangalore, where we are headquartered. The other directors of the board have joined the meeting remotely. Let me begin by introducing our directors. I now invite Mr. Sudhakar Rao to introduce himself, please.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sudhakar Rao, joining this 35th annual general meeting of Tata Elxsi from a residence in Bangalore. I am the chairman of the Shareholders Committee, as also the CSR committee of the company, and am a member of the NRC and the audit committees of the company. Thank you.
Professor Anurag Kumar.
Good morning, everyone. This is Professor Anurag Kumar joining this meeting online from my office in the Institute of Science in Bangalore. I'm an independent director of the company. I chair the Risk Management Committee, and I'm a member of the Shareholder Relationship Committee and the Audit Committee. Thank you.
Mr. Soumitra Bhattacharya.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Soumitra Bhattacharya. I'm an independent director of the company, attending this from my home office in Bangalore in Tata Elxsi. I'm a member of the Risk Committee, the Audit Committee of the company.
Ms. Ashu Shiash.
Good morning and namaste to all of you. I am Ashu Suyash and I'm joining the AGM of Tata Elxsi from my residence in Mumbai. I'm an independent director of your company. I am the chairperson of the NRC and a member of the Audit Committee and the Risk Management Committee.
Mr. Ankur Verma.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ankur Verma. I am the director of the company and member of the audit committee. I'm joining this 35th AGM of Tata Elxsi from my office in Mumbai. Thank you.
Mr. Manoj Raghavan.
Good morning, everybody. This is Manoj Raghavan. I'm the MD and CEO of Tata Elxsi. I'm joining this from the registered office of Tata Elxsi.
Mr. Gaurav Bajaj.
Dear shareholders, very good morning. I am Gaurav Bajaj, CFO of Tata Elxsi, joining this AGM from the registered office of the company in Bangalore.
Thank you, directors. As the requisite quorum is present, with your permission, I now call the meeting to order. In terms of the MCA notifications, as the shareholders are allowed to join the annual general meeting through video conference, the necessity of appointing proxies is dispensed with. I would like to mention that those shareholders who have pre-registered with the company will be called upon one by one to post their queries during the Q&A session. The annual report of the company for the year ended 31st of March 2024, along with the director's report and audited annual accounts of the company, have been shared with you, and may I request that these be taken as read. Let me now begin with the customary address to the shareholders, highlighting the performance of the company. I once again would like to welcome all of you to this 35th annual general meeting today. Before I take you all through the highlights of the company's performance for the year FY24, I would like to thank Mrs. Shyamala Gopinath, a long-standing, valuable member of the board, who served us on the board till the 19th of June 2024. We are grateful for her association with the company and for all the invaluable contributions and mentorship during her tenure. I also take this opportunity to welcome Mrs. Ashu Shuyash and Mr. Soumitra Bhattacharya as independent directors in the board. We are delighted to have them, and their multi-dimensional experience of running businesses, industry views, etc. would greatly benefit Tata Elxsi. Let me now take you through the highlights of the financial performance for the year FY 2024. During the fiscal year, your company reported continued growth in revenue, profit, and other key performance indicators. This continued success is testimony to our deep domain expertise, unique combination of design and technology that we offer, long-term client relationships, and proven agile operating model. The comprehensive annual report, director's report, and audited financial statements for the period ending March 31st, 2024 have been circulated for your perusal. I requested to consider these documents as officially read. For the fiscal year 2023-24, your company's operating revenue stood at 3,552.1 crores, a 13% growth over the previous year. Your company reported an EBITDA margin of 29.5% at 1,046.4 crores. Profit before tax stood at 1,048.7 crores, with profit after tax of 792.2 crores. Tata Elxsi now delivers comprehensive solutions that span from market and client preferences research, initial concept to product launch in the markets of transportation, media and communication, and healthcare and life sciences. In the transportation vertical, we are engaged with 5 global OEMs on their software-defined vehicle programs across connected, autonomous, and electric vehicles. Of the 1,723.9 crore revenue that your company earned from the transportation vertical, over 56% was from its various engagements with the global OEMs. During the financial year, transportation segment grew 20.4% year-on-year in constant currency terms and accounted for 49.9% of overall software development and services revenue. In the media and broadcast segment, your company works with multiple system operators broadcasters, and production houses globally, assisting them in launching multiplay services that offer an optimized viewing experience. In the telecommunication segment, your company provides modern solutions for network transformation, process automation, and workflow management. During the financial year, your company generated revenue of 1,217.5 crores, registering a growth over the previous year. In the FY 23-24, media and communication segment accounted for 35.3% of overall software development and services revenue. In the healthcare and life sciences segment, several companies and healthcare providers are channeling investments to intelligent and interconnected devices and platforms, tapping into advanced analytics and regulatory compliance. Your company is well positioned to address the opportunities, including omni-channel care, digital therapeutics, and patient assistance. In the financial year, your company's healthcare and medical devices business registered a revenue of 484.9 crores. During this year, healthcare and life sciences segment grew by 7.6% year on year in constant currency terms and accounted for 14% of the overall software development and services revenue. In FY 23-24, the industrial design and visualization division generated over 90% of its revenue from these three verticals, which is in line with our design-led engineering strategy. Our system integration services business, which provides professional services for cloud and infrastructure management and augmented reality and virtual reality solutions, is gradually witnessing shift from conventional reselling and support to incorporating sustained annuity-based managed professional services. Your company's interactions now extend past the initial deployment of products and platforms as it plays an integral role in essential services after a product release. During the financial year, revenue from the system integration services business reached 99.3 crores, marking an 18.6% increase compared to the previous financial year on a constant currency basis. The experience centers designed by the SIS division blend technology, interactive content, and design to tell the story of enterprises and their brands. One of the notable projects completed during the year was the state-of-the-art experience center at Tata Chemicals, leveraging your company's capabilities in design, digital technology, and content development. Moving on to products, platforms, and patents, your company is deploying artificial intelligence technology to help our clients bringing new products and solutions to the market at a faster pace. As we progress on this journey, we aim to leverage AI and Gen AI for all our products, platforms, and services. On the patents front, at the end of the financial year, your company has filed a total of 121 patent applications and has been granted 68 patents. Tata, which is your company's flagship connected vehicle platform, has seen a significant adoption by the industry, with over 1 million vehicles now powered by it. This platform is a cloud-based solution enhanced by the integration of IoT and AI ML technologies designed to unlock a spectrum of value-added services and revenue streams for the OEMs. It empowers our clients to provide their end users with a suite of user-centric functionalities. During the financial year, your company launched Neuron, the autonomous network platform that enables telecommunication operators to progress towards zero-touch automation powered by Gen AI. This represents a comprehensive network transformation suite designed to assist operators in planning, building, deploying, and managing heterogeneous networks. Moving to talent and workforce management, to support the growth initiatives that your company is undertaking, there has been a sustained capacity building. During the financial year, we added 1,535 Elxians to the workforce, bringing the total number of employees to 13,399 by the end of the financial year. The talent and workforce in the company is quite diverse by gender, age, and technology skills that enable us to form teams with multidisciplinary skills for the projects that we execute. Through our employee value proposition, we encourage our employees to be bold, curious, and proactive in shaping their and company's future. This has enabled a better retention of our talent with our attrition rate at 12.4% for the whole year. As part of our initiatives to attract the best engineering talent, your company organized an engaging innovation and creativity challenge called Teleport that got 6,500 registrations from across India's leading engineering colleges and universities. Teleport has been recognized as one of Unstop's top 25 campus engagement initiatives for e-schools. Your company's unique design-led engineering capability is best illustrated by its engagement with Tata Motors for the Gen 3 HMI or human machine interface, a futuristic digital cockpit experience designed for passenger vehicles. The innovation and excellence of this solution was recognized with the prestigious German Design Awards in 2024. Your company's design-led engineering capabilities and deep domain knowledge in the three verticals that we are operating is well recognized by the industry, and our clients acknowledge this as a differentiation. A testament to our design-led engineering capability was the esteemed German Design Award 2024 to the Gen 3 HMI design, which was developed for Tata Motors, as I mentioned before, as well as Tata Elxsi's AI-powered OTT platform won the prestigious IF Design Award 2024 for OTT user experience design. Another IF Design Award 2024 is for the product design, which was awarded to Tata Elxsi for the AHA tea vending machine, which was designed for Chayos. Embracing sustainable design practices, AHA stands out as a sustainability champion, crafting every cup with 100% natural ingredients and streamlining processes to reduce waste to less than 1%. While we are talking of our sustainable design practices, let me also provide an overview of our commitment to the environment and society. As a responsible corporate citizen, I am glad to share that your company has reported a 54% reduction in carbon intensity on turnover basis in financial year 2024 as compared to the baseline year of financial year 2020. This is in line with our aspiration to be carbon neutral by 2030. We run our CSR initiatives on three broad themes of education, health, and environment. Under the theme Shiksha, with our employee volunteering, several educational and research supported programs have been underway. These programs targeted the needy, orphaned, and single parented students. Also, under this program, assistance has been provided to a group of 92 students with neurodiversity in Bangalore, Chennai, and Thiruvananthapuram, thus fostering inclusive education and enhancing skill acquisition. Through Niramaya, your company has championed healthcare initiatives supporting marginalized communities via health clinics and mobile units and upgrading charitable hospitals with crucial diagnostic and surgical equipments. This year, the program benefited over 53,000 individuals in need of healthcare. Additionally, collaborating with the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, Niramaya projects have fostered the creation of cutting-edge prosthetic technologies and a device for hand neuro rehabilitation. The launch of the Neo Stand, an affordable motorized standing wheelchair in March 2024, now successfully transitioned to commercial production, underscores our commitment to enhancing the quality of life for the differently able. Under the theme of Paryavaran, your company runs long-term CSR programs related to environment and preservation of natural resources. Some of the key programs during the financial year included rejuvenation of urban lakes, plantations, livelihood enhancement programs for farmers, and the like. Under this theme, we also work with 350 tribal farmers to create sustained livelihood opportunities through coffee plantations to improve their yield. Let me move on to provide an outlook on the technology and the business front for the coming financial year. I would now look to discuss the artificial intelligence, Gen AI, and quantum computing. And these technologies continue to be advancing rapidly. And they're all based on cloud technologies. And these will significantly influence both consumers and enterprises in the way they design products and use them. More and more of these technologies are getting embedded into the various products or services that we consume. And this is happening without all of us realizing it seamlessly. Your company has seriously prioritized this technology change and is embracing them holistically. Our solutions and execution are increasingly centered around artificial intelligence, cloud, and generative AI. We are engaged with our clients across verticals in proposing and executing projects which are AI and cloud centric, besides being design led. As our clients embrace these technologies, we are witnessing traction in long term deals around software defined vehicles related programs for the OEMs, connected devices, and edge analytics on the healthcare front. Underlying all of these rapid advancements is the next generation of human machine interface, which is now getting defined by design and experience. These advancements present significant opportunities for Tata Elxsi, and we are making the required investments in the labs, equipments, large language models, prompt engineering, and the talent and skills that we need. Talking of broader business outlook, the environment in both emerging and established markets is expected to be volatile, and geopolitical issues of the past couple of years are expected to continue. Technology spend is likely to remain stable, and transformation programs will surely leverage AI, Gen AI, and cloud. More and more of the solutions are expected to be interdisciplinary and would be deploying sensors, computing on the edge, and large scale analytics and instantaneous rule based decisions. Organizations are building in house capabilities at present on these new technologies and adopting a balanced approach to work with vendor partners like Tata Elxsi. Your company has, over the years, navigated these economic situations and rapid technological changes very well. We are working closely with our clients, aligning to their priorities and expectations. This, coupled with our commitment to research and innovation, your company is well equipped to mitigate these challenges. We remain optimistic about sustaining our growth trajectory by differentiation, products, platforms, and services. Closer to home, your company is well poised to leverage its local presence in India and play a greater role in Make in India and Make for India opportunities. This would also help tap into the strong growth opportunities that India promises to offer in the coming years. In conclusion, I extend my compliments to our CEO, Mr. Manoj Raghavan, the management team, all staff members, and business partners for their achievements in the fiscal year 2023-24. I also express my gratitude to my fellow directors for their professionalism, mentorship, and invaluable guidance. On behalf of the Board of Directors, management, and staff at Tata Elxsi, let me sincerely thank you, our esteemed shareholders, for your unwavering faith and support towards the company and its leadership. Thank you very much. We now move to the e-voting and Q&A sessions. I would like to now call the names of the shareholders who have pre-registered themselves with the company one by one to pose their questions and queries. In case of any technical issues, the next shareholder who is in queue will be called. The said shareholder can rejoin after the technical issue is sorted. Let me move on to the first shareholder. Dr. Arun Bopanna, please.
Thank you. Dr. Bopanna, may we request you to please unmute your connection and ask your question?
Morning, sir.
Morning, Dr. Bopanna. How are you?
Nice to see you smiling. Good afternoon.
Likewise, yeah.
Thanks to Kaveri Sriram for setting up the VC. And I was able to drop into your office because I've started coming to Whitefield to Tata Medical Center. I've enrolled for a wellness program. They're doing a great job. So I dropped in. I'm very happy with the premises, the way you maintain it.
Thank you.
The AGM is a perfect place to share experience and learn and hear from our colleagues and learn a lot. First, I'd like to compliment the company for the market cap, the sense of awe and satisfaction with a vertical rise in the share price. My question, sir, there are a lot of opportunities in IoT, AI, ML to develop intelligent solutions. There are a lot of opportunities for Tata Elxsi. What will be the pie for us in future, the growth prospects? What are Tata Elxsi offering in skill mismatch? Because there's a lot of skill match in new age technologies like coding, AI, and robotics. In healthcare, sir, how is Tata Elxsi assisting Tata Medical Center at Whitefield with devices to diagnose, the software to monitor, and the telemedicine added to that? And what are new solutions in 5G, broadcasting and communication industry for content management, video streaming with virtual reality and augmented reality? What innovation did you offer Tata Motors related to connected cars, autonomous driving, advanced driver assistance systems, etc. during the last year? What is Tata Elxsi offering in product engineering across industries, encompassing research and information architecture, and plans to explore more uncharted territories? Are we doing enough? And what are investment in cybersecurity to ensure that our data and systems are protected 24/7, 365? Lastly, sir, Chairman, sir, we shareholder joined the board to appreciate and thank you in your role as Executive Chairman. You gave the needed direction. I would like to see you with the same smile and the twinkle in your eyes. In conclusion, the potential is vast for Tata Elxsi. We are only scratching the surface. I wish a great future for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's a non-executive chairman. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Bopanna. We move on to the next shareholder. Bharati Saraf, please.
Thank you, Chairman. We have Mrs. Santosh Saraf jointly connecting with Bharti Saraf. So I'll just unmute the connection. Mrs. Saraf, may we request you to please unmute your video and audio and ask your question? We will wait for a moment while Mr. Saraf unmutes his connection. So I'm not getting any response from this connection at the moment. Maybe once he joins in, we will announce Mr. Saraf's turn. Maybe connect with the next participant.
Yes. Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta, please.
Sure. Our speaker number 3 is Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta. Mr. Gupta, could you please unmute your connection and ask your question?
Hello.
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 Good morning, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I've joined this meeting from my residence, Kolkata. Sir, I feel proud to be a part of Tata Elxsi. And I thanks to the Company Secretary Kaveri Sriram to help us to join this meeting through VC. And I thanks to your team for excellent result of the company for the year ended 23-24 and for the excellent dividend of ₹70 per share. And so when I started to hear your speech, I was thinking, I think that our group chairman is addressing, because your voice is matching with our group chairman. And I totally agree with Ms. Dr. Bopanna that be smile. Keep a smile. If you will smile, the board and team, entire company will smile, and that reflect will in the stock market. That we will also smile to get the benefit in the stock market. Your smile will send a right signal in the stock market. That entire thing is right. So keep a smile on the face, sir. And sir, have you any plan to split the shares? Either 10:1 or 5:1 to increase the market liquidity and the market capitalization and give a return, good reward to the shareholders. I will not ask you to issue the bonus or right. A split of shares is a good reward to the investors. By the way, that will help the investors to increase their holding and increase the market liquidity and market capitalization. Sir,
Mr. Gupta, it looks like your connection is muted. Could you please unmute your connection and continue asking your question?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Sir, just I want to how you will help the medical sector through Tata Elxsi. Medical sector is growing. So how you will help to in the medical devices through Tata Elxsi? And sir, how you will help to the young generation to get their education smoothly? So what's the plan for of Tata Elxsi to innovate for the student young generation for their secure future and bright future to get a proper education? And how much projects are in pipeline of Tata Elxsi, sir, for next 3 years, sir? Thank you, sir. I strongly support all the resolutions, and I wish to God to give you more success in coming time with the team of management, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gupta. We move on to the next speaker, Mr. Naveen Bothra, please.
Yeah. Happy morning, MGS, sir.
Morning, sir.
Yeah. Very warm wishes to our MD and CEO, Mr. Manoj Raghavan, the other distinguished board members, and the management team. From the management team, Mr. Nitin Pai, Mr. Gaurav, and Kaveri. Naveen Bothra, pleasure attending the 35th AGM from Delhi. I welcome both the new independent directors, Ms. Ansu Suyas, ex-Crisil MD and CEO, Financial Services veteran, and Mr. Soumitra Bhattacharya, ex-Boss MD, Auto Industry veterans. We look forward for their valuable guidance as Chairman Sir illustrated in his opening remarks. Welcome both the independent directors. I would like to congratulate the team at Tata Elxsi under the agile leadership of Mr. Manoj Raghavan on the double-digit growth in operating revenues and for the first time surpassing the 1,000 crore PBT during the year. And we do expect that in the very near future, this number will convert into PAT. 1,000 crore PBT will convert into PAT in the coming times. And Chairman Sir, your chairman's speech gave a very broad view of the initiatives and the steps we are taking Tata Elxsi to new horizons by adopting design-led engineering with AI, generative AI, and you also talked about the quantum computing. That's we thank you very much for giving all the outlines, sir. Kudos to the team on the numerous awards and accolades for our various innovation-led design digital products and solutions. And yes, sir, I have the following points for your learned views. I have already said the last 5 years operating matrix table indicating our thought process on the available cash and cash equivalents vis-a-vis the yield on cash balances, ROE vis-a-vis the ROE, which is self-explanatory. The team Tata Elxsi is doing exceedingly well. Even after dividend payout ratio increasing from 40% to 55%, 55% cash and cash equivalents are getting accumulated, more and more accumulated. So all the parameters, all the operating parameters are quite excellent. But the yield on our cash and cash equivalents, post-tax yields on cash and cash equivalents is roughly around 5%. So that needs, I think, I would request the board in their wisdom to take a considered view on revisiting our current capital allocation policy for greater investments, greater organic investments, as you talked about. We have full faith in the management's plan. I have just shared my perspective on the thing and would like to have your considered view on this side. Next, coming on the SDX ecosystem, software-defined everything. Page 66 of our annual report under MDA talks about the business growth drivers for this year, wherein we are talking about software-driven everything and technology-led innovations in supply chain and sustainability. We are quite happy to see the supply chain and sustainability world getting into for the first time in our annual report as a business opportunity. So kindly help us understand as to how we are planning to harness the business opportunities in the field of SDX ecosystem and the supply chain and sustainability. And are we planning to have any technology-led partnerships, collaborations for these chosen fields, these couple of chosen fields? Number 3 is the diversification of business mix. It has been our stated intention, sir, to have 40-40-20 share from our current verticals of automotive, media, and healthcare. But in the last 2 years, due to the tailwinds, which is quite good for our company, for revenue generation and profits also, automotive and transportation vertical, the revenue pie has increased up to 47%, as you told in the software, from the software 49%. Almost half of our revenues in software vertical are coming from automotive. The business mix is tilting towards this automotive and transportation vertical, and even in that, Tata Motors and JLR Group is the major contributor. So, sir, keeping in this view, we would request you to kindly enlighten us on our long-term strategy to strengthen our other 2 verticals and further diversification, if any, as we have talked about in the March quarter investor presentation. By integrating design and engineering, we are talking about the future potential segments which can be consumer packaged goods, retail, energy and utilities, and manufacturing. So would like to have your views, sir, on the further diversification of sectors, as also would like to have your views on our strategy in the semiconductor space, where even in the India, a lot of activity and business opportunities are coming up, as well as in the global arena, there are a lot of capabilities. And this semiconductor space, we are having capabilities right from the start. So would like to have your views, sir. And continuing with this, are we planning to enter into or incubating any other new vertical to achieve our stated business mix, and to also de-risk from our major dependency on one vertical? Would like to congratulate the team led by Mr. Manoj Raghavan and also Mr. Nitin Pai on the integration of design and engineering and giving the investors a full view of the design-led software development, software revenues, and all these things. And continuing with Mr. Bopanna's words regarding the market cap and all these things, we are fortunate that in your 10 years, less than 10 years of chairmanship, our market cap has grown by almost 25x. And since Mr. Manoj Raghavan took over 5 years ago, our market cap is 10x. So we are very happy and feel gratitude towards the management team and the actions of the team Tata Elxsi. Team Tata Elxsi. Sir, I have voted in favor of all the resolutions, and I propose a vote of thanks to the STEM boards, and special thanks to our company secretary Kaveri ji and her team for coordinating the smooth participation in this AGM. I thank you very much for providing me the opportunity to express my views, and wish team Tata Elxsi all the very best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Botra. Should we check whether Bharti Saraf is available? Imba?
Sure, sir. Sir, it looks like Mrs. Saraf has left the meeting. Maybe he'll join back, sir.
Okay. So we move on to the next shareholder, Mr. Yusuf Rangwala.
Sure, sir. Mr. Rangwala, we've sent you a prompt to unmute your connection. Could you please ask your question? Mr. Rangwala, could you please go ahead and ask your question? We've unmuted your audio.
वणक्कम सर, बॉम्बे जी सर, इशू पर रंगवाला सर, आपको आपका आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ जी, प्लीज गो अहेड सर।
हेलो, ये म्यूट वाला है, ये जो है ना, ये ऐसा वाला लिंक मत दीजिए सर। इसमें क्या होता है, हमारा नेटवर्क इश्यू हो जाता है। अभी आप देखो मेरा नेटवर्क चला गया तो
We are able to hear you, sir. अभी we are able to hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
Sir, now I'm happy. First, I will thanks our excellent company secretary, उनका for giving us link. And आपके शेयर डिपार्टमेंट सर इतना अच्छा है. They phone me whether you are joining or not. This shows how our company सर. आपका आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ जी. We are able to hear you. Please go ahead.
Yes sir. Now we are declare a 70 rupees dividend on face value 10. आज अपना मार्केट में अपना रेट अराउंड 7,500 है. क्यों? कि आपका अच्छा ग्रोथ, आपका अच्छा प्रॉफिट और अपना कावेरी मैडम का वर्किंग. कावेरी मैडम के बारे में क्या कहना है सर? शी इज ए वेरी हार्ड वर्किंग कंपनी सेक्रेटरी. आज उनकी गाइडेंस में इतनी अच्छी अपनी कंपनी सर चल रही है. वी आर वेरी लकी एंड वेरी प्राउड टू बी शेयर होल्डर ऑफ दिस कंपनी सर, एंड नथिंग मोर टू इट. सर हो सके तो हमें बेंगलोर सर आपका विजिट कराइए सर. सर मुझे मानता हूँ अभी नहीं सर, मानता हूँ अक्टूबर में सर एक छोटा गेट टुगेदर रखिए सर. चेयरमैन सर, मैं बॉम्बे रहता हूँ, मुझे ऐसा कुछ प्रबंध करिए तो मैं आपके 2 दिन आपसे मिलना चाहता हूँ और आपका पूरा फैक्ट्री आपका पूरा सॉफ्टवेयर देखना चाहता हूँ. और क्यों बेंगलोर में सर मेरे कजिन है, नॉट टू वरीड. अगर आपका स्टे है ना, नॉट टू वरीड. स्टे का मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है सर. आप खाली आने जाने का मेरा प्रबंध करिए. काली मैडम को बोलिए तो कैसे आने का मुझे कुछ दीजिए. मानता हूँ अक्टूबर तो आपसे चेयरमैन सर मुलाकात होगी. और क्या कहना सर, जिसका इतना अच्छा वर्किंग, जिसका इतना अच्छा प्रॉफिट और अपना टाटा ग्रुप की कंपनी सर, उसमें क्या कहना. इसके लिए छोटा सा शेयर पेश करना चाहता हूँ. टाटा का आशीर्वाद रहे, टाटा का आशीर्वाद रहे और फूलों की खुशबू और कलियों की बहार. और अपना टाटा ग्रुप का क्या कहना सर, टाटा का नाम ही काफी है सर. नॉट टू वरी सर, वी आर वेरी हैप्पी एंड वेरी प्राउड टू बी शेयर होल्डर. एक छोटा सा और शेयर पेश करना चाहता हूँ. सूरज चमकते रहे, सूरज चमकते रहे, ऐसी अपनी रोशनी है सर. कभी सूरज की रोशनी कम नहीं होती है, इसी अपने टाटा एलेक्सी की भी नहीं होती है. अपने डिविडेंड भी सर छप्पर फाड़ के दिया एंड वी आर वेरी हैप्पी. और अपने एनुअल कॉपी के बारे में क्या कहना सर, मैडम ने इतना अच्छा प्रिंट किया है, उसके बारे में मेरे पास कोई शब्द नहीं है. शी इज डन अ वेरी एक्सीलेंट वर्क. और उनकी पूरी टीम, कावेरी मैडम की टीम, मनोज सर, उनकी पूरी टीम का जितना धन्यवाद कम है सर. बहुत अच्छी टीम है सर. वी आर वेरी हैप्पी एंड वेरी प्राउड शेयर होल्डर ऑफ दिस कंपनी. सर आई प्रे फॉर योर गॉड योर हेल्थ वेल. एंड सर आपका कभी भी कोई तकलीफ रहेगा तो हम आपके साथ है सर. थैंक यू. मैं आपका सब रिजोल्यूशन में अपने फेवर में वोट किया सर. आई एम इन फेवर ऑफ ऑल द रिजोल्यूशन सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच. आज हमारा चौथी मोहर्रम है पर आपका प्यार सर हमें खींच लेके आते सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच. और आपका सर चेहरा देख के मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है सर. आपकी हंसी और आपकी सर आपका जो स्पीच है, चेयरमैन साहब स्पीच इतना अच्छा था सर, लाजवाब स्पीच सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. जय हिंद सर. जय हिंद.
Thank you, Mr. Rangwala. Thank you. Mr. Ramaswamy Vasudev.
Namaskar, NJ sir. How are you?
Namaskar, sir. How are you doing? Thank you.
Very well, very well. Nice to see you again, sir. Mr.
Likewise.
Manoj Raghavan, other board of directors, Gaurav, Nitin, and Kaveri. Very good morning to you all. I congratulate the management team, under the leadership of Mr. Manoj Raghavan for the excellent set of numbers. The annual report, it's very self-explanatory and a lot of labor from our team has gone into it, sir. Congratulations. I have got the following points for your consideration. On my all the points you have given a sort of broad idea, I would like to have a sort of specific talk from you on these issues, sir. Number one, products and platforms. Our annual report at page number 7 talks about AI-enabled platforms and sort of little details and revenues given over there. What is the share of revenue from this vertical for financial year 23-24? Sir, kindly share your views on our overall products and platforms business going ahead. What are the numbers we are accepting? How do we expect ourselves to pierce into this area in more stronger way? Point number 2, sir, talking about Neuron Dark NOC. Are we planning to synergize with the Tejas networks for their networking products and solutions? And are we going to offer this solution to all the network service providers? Broad idea about will be available to us, sir. Generative AI. Thanks for your very brief talk about generative AI, sir. I would like to understand from you specifically how the evaluation of this disruptive technology vis-a-vis the size and scale of our business opportunity we see, and what this technology will have impact on our overall revenues and people cost in the times to come. Sir, lastly, the startups, there are a lot good number of startups of emerging, sir, as you may be aware, because chotu mu badi baat. In Hindi, there is a saying, I'm a very small person in this area and I'm not a technical person as well. Are we planning to invest in any new startups in the emerging design digital technology, sir? Kindly enlighten us. Thanks, Kaveri, for enabling me joining this VC in a very smooth way, and all the best to the team, but all the Elxians, sir. Thanks a lot, Mr. NGS. Thanks very much.
Thank you, sir. Can we have Anil Mehta, please? Mr. Anil Mehta.
Thank you. Mr. Mehta, we've sent you a prompt to unmute your audio. Could you please go ahead with your question? Mr. Mehta would like to ask a question over audio, so we have sent him a prompt to unmute his connection.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning to all of you. This is Anil Mehta, attending this meeting from my residence, Kandivali, Mumbai. First question is that, sir, with increased globalization, what has the company done to increase the international breadth of knowledge and experience on the board? Second question, how does the management monitor intercompany transactions? Question 3, what are the major opportunities and challenges facing the company, and how does the management plan to respond? Next question, what are the principal objectives of the company's business plan for the next year, for the next 5 years? And the last question, how does the company assess its liquidity and availability of funding sources for operations? With this, we are supporting all the resolution, and thanks to the Secretary Department for their fine cooperation and support in nature. All the best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mehta. Can we have Mr. Aman P. Suvarna, please?
Sure. Speaker number 8, Mr. Aman Suvarna. We have unmuted your microphone. Could you please ask your question? Mr. Aman Suvarna, could you please go ahead and ask your question?
Good morning, NG, sir. This is
Good morning. Yeah.
My sir actually told me to join the AGM to take a understanding of how AGM's work. So I don't have any particular questions, but Tata Elxsi is doing good. I think they are generating good returns for the shareholders, and I don't have anything to ask. That's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's have Mr. Anandarup Sagar Datta, please.
Sure, sir. Speaker number 9, Mr. Datta would like to speak over audio. Mr. Datta, we've unmuted your microphone connection. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. We are able to hear you. Please go on.
Okay. I don't know. My camera is still not showing, but it's okay. Fine. I will. So, dear sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity to reach out to you. This is my second AGM, thanks for this opportunity. I have few questions and one advice for the management to ponder upon. Kindly let us know what extra work that Tata Elxsi is doing that its nearest competitors like Tata Technologies, KPIT, LTTS are not doing. Are we doing any work related to the chip design or the chip manufacturing ecosystem? Can we get into the defense technology? In India, we often we read in the newspapers about disasters in the railway, often due to improper or defective signaling. Can we suggest better railway compartment designs for better rail passenger safety? Now, coming to the advice, I don't have much, only one advice. My advice to the management is to look at the way the Tata Elxsi website is presently designed. It looks very plain and very simple and very pallid in its taste. Tata Elxsi is working in diverse industries like healthcare, automotive, media, and including designing the crew module recovery models for the Gaganyaan mission. But the website is not very dynamically designed. Just look into this aspect. So saying this, I rest my cause. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Datta. We'll move on to the next shareholder. Mr. Om Prakash Kejriwal, please.
Mr. Om Prakash Kejriwal, we would request you to unmute your audio and video and ask your question. Mr. Kejriwal, please go ahead.
Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. We are able to hear you. We are also able to see you. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, Sirji. And good morning, everybody attending this AGM. Myself, Om Prakash Kejriwal, your equity shareholder from Kolkata. Thank you, Sirji, for providing me the platform to speak something before you. Thanks to our secretary department for helping me in registration as a speaker shareholder. Especially thanks to Kaveri Madam for helping me. Sirji, this is my third AGM, only due to virtual, though I'm your very old shareholder from the time of IPO. If possible, please follow this virtual AGM in next year also, so that more and more shareholders could join our AGM from different parts of the world and express their views. Sirji, India is growing. Every software company is growing. But sorry to say, sir, we are not growing to such extent. Our EPS is rupees 127 on face value of rupees 10. Previous year it was rupees 121. What is the reason, Sirji, for such slow growth? Sirji, what is your expectation for future growth? Are you planning to acquire any company in future? Tata Group is setting up semiconductor chips plant in Assam and in Gujarat. Will our company play any role in this project? Please share your views. Thank you, Sirji, for increasing our dividend to rupees 70 from rupees 60.60. I have one complaint, Sirji. Your board meeting was on 23rd April for account finalization. And you are calling AGM today. So late, sir. Please call AGM at an early date, if possible. Sirji, our equity is rupees 62 crore and our reserve is rupees 2,443 crore. Bonus is overdue, sir. In 35 years journey, you issued only one bonus. So please consider to issue bonus shares. Also, sir, please split our share in ratio of 10:1 so that more and more small investors could join our company and our company could grow a bigger company. Our sister concern TCS is of the face value of rupees 1. So please consider a split of shares. At last, Sirji, please maintain your smile and be cheerful. We are always with you as a small investor and a long-term investor. Thank you, Sirji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Kejriwal. Can we move on to Mrs. Elizabeth Mascarenhas, please?
Profit of the company shall reach significantly more. So I strongly and wholeheartedly. Hello. Am
Yes,
I
ma'am.
audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Acha, respected Mr. N. Ganpati, other members of the dais, on the dais, my dear fellow shareholders attending this VC meet, I am Mrs. C.E. Mascarenhas speaking from Mumbai. First of all, just keep it in the other room. First of all, I thank the company secretary, Madam Kauri Sriram, and her team for sending me an e-notice annual report and also registering me as a speaker at my request. Thank you so much, and giving me this platform, which was very, very friendly, and also following up with us. Are you very comfortable and all? That's great work she is doing. Thank you so much. Now, good working and good dividend of rupees 70 per share and also good market capitalization. I am very happy to be a proud shareholder of Tata Elxsi. I congratulate for all the awards and accolades. I won't describe anything. Also, very good CSR work. Now I come directly to the questions and some other informations. Whether we have rated the ESG and rated on which platform. Number two, we are in the media, communication, health and life services, AI and enhanced platforms, transportation. I would like to know which of this, among these, we get good margin and all at the same time good growth in the future. Number three, we have a very strong workforce of 13,000. As you said, attrition rate is very low, so I'll not ask you the question. But what is the average age of these people? Number four, we serve the aerospace. I read in the annual report somewhere. So I would like to know what exactly do we do? Please enlighten me. Then we have 5 R&D centers. How many staff? What is the attrition level there? Next is Tata. My company is one of the biggest proxy play to India's semiconductor ecosystem, designing and development of systems and software for various end user industries. Our company has tie up with Renesas Electronic Corporation, a premier supplier of the advanced semiconductor solution, for setting up a state-of-art design center in Bangalore that will develop target solution for EV. This is very good. We are looking out how much will come out from here. Then even recently, CEO Jensen Hoshing of NVIDIA said India's IT will be the front office of the world AI revelation. And my company, Elxsi, can do a lot in, as you said in your speech also, I heard, the development of general AI into every product and business processes. And we can be NVIDIA of India for the world. With this, I thank you very much. I wish you all the successes so that one day I can see Tata Elxsi, NVIDIA of the world. So thank you. And now my husband wants to speak a few lines. Mr. Mascarenhas.
Hello, sir. Can I proceed? Can I proceed, sir?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Respected Chairman, sir, very distinguished members of the board, and my fellow shareholders. Good morning to you all. My name is Elxsi Mascarenhas. At the outset, I thank the management, company secretary, and the team for sending me the e-balance sheet, which I received on time. It is self-explanatory, full of facts and figures in place, and I'm happy to be a proud shareholder of this prestigious company, which is having a very good market cap. I'm very happy to welcome a very good dividend of rupees 70 per share. But I've got 600 shares, sir, in physical form. But I have problem in dematting because those shares, some shares I do not find. So I find difficulty in dematting and KYC. I said, now what has happened if I don't do KYC because I cannot do it because of lack of share certificate numbers. So it is stuck up. As a result, this lovely dividend of 700% I am losing. So I'm a old shareholder, 75 years old, living only on dividend income. I don't have any other income, but only dividend income, no pension, absolutely. So if this amount, such big amount of dividend is withheld, I'm in a real problem. I have to go for medical also, arthritic knee replacement. So I require the money badly. So please help me, sir. With this, I don't want to speak more. Many questions have been asked by my predecessor shareholders. So I end this speech wishing you personally, all the board members, and more importantly, all the employees, all the very best in the days and years to come. With this, sir, thank you very much for patient hearing. Thank you. God bless you and our company.
Thank you, Mr. Mascarenhas. The next speaker is Mrs. Lekha Satish Shah, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Speaker number 12 is unmuted. Ms. Shah, please go ahead.
Hello. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon to all of you. Myself, Lekha Shah from Mumbai. First of all, I'm very much thankful to our Company Secretary, Kaveri ma'am, for sending the AGM notice well in time, which is full of knowledge, facts, and figures in place. Again, I thank our Company Secretary, Kaveri ma'am, for their best performance and always outstanding support for all my doubts. Thank you, Chairman sir, for explaining as well about the company. Congratulations for excellent work, sir. Sir, I pray to God that He always shower His blessing upon you. Sir, I would like to thank all the personnel of company for receiving awards and recognition by our plan during the year 2023. And also, I'm glad the company is doing very well the field of CSR activities. Since this event allowed to log in without any problem, I would like to thank them for their services, especially Swapnil Bhai. Chairman sir, I hope the company will continue video conference meetings in future. Sir, I would like to ask few questions. My first question is, what is the roadmap for the next 2 years? My second question is, what is the total number of employees? My third question is, how many women employees are working in our company? So I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions for today's meeting. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mrs. Shah. We'll go on to the next speaker. This is Prakashini Ganesh Shanai, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Our speaker number 13, Mrs. Shenoy, is being unmuted. Please go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Please
Hello?
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Prakashini Ganesha Shenoy from Bombay. Respected Honorable Chairman, Mr. Subramaniam Ji, other dignitaries on the board, and my fellow shareholders, good afternoon to all of you. I received the AGM report well in time, which is colorful, transparent, knowledgeable, informative, and contains all the information as per the corporate governance. I thank the company secretary and the team for the same. The chairman has given a beautiful picture regarding the company and its working in all parameters. Thank you, Chairman, sir. I'm happy to note that the company has done outstanding work in the field of CSR activities during the year. At the outset, I'm thankful to the board for recommending dividend for the financial year 23-24. I also congratulate one and all for various awards and accolades that the company has got. This shows the hard work and sincerity of each and every staff. Sir, I have few questions. My first question is on the sustainability front. How does the company plan to invest? My second question is how do we adopt digital technology to increase the productivity. My last question is, how are we planning to increase the revenue in future? Chairman, sir, last but not the least, as many of my predecessors have told, even I join with them and request you personally to please continue with VC so that people all over will have an opportunity to express their views. I wish the company good luck for a bright future and pray God that the profit of the company shall reach the peak in due course. Sir, I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions put forth in today's meeting. Thank you, Chairman, sir.
Thank you, Mrs. Shonai. We will now have Mr. Ravi Kumar Naredi, please.
Mr. Naredi, may we request you to unmute your connection and ask your question?
Hi, good afternoon, sir. I'm attending this meeting from Bhilwara, Rajasthan. My first question is, as you know, Land Rover started making two of their models in India, which is Land Rover Sports and Land Rover Autobiography. So, and I think Land Rover will start more models in future also. So, do you think this will benefit us as a company in future? And my second question is, are we getting any orders in airport design work or metro or railway stations related work? And also in movie animation segment also, please give an update on that. And my balance question is already asked, so thank you. And overall management did a great job, so congratulations on that and all the best for the future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Naredi.
Yeah.
And we now have Mr. Shailesh Mahadevia, please.
Yes, sir. Speaker number 15, Mr. Mahadevia, could you please unmute your video and audio and ask your question?
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Nice to see you again in this meeting after I heard you in the Tejas meeting. And every year, of course, I'm hearing you. Respected Chairman, the Board of Directors, and members of the management team. Sir, my hearty congratulations for excellent result achieved during the year under consideration and well reproduced in our excellent report. I am not a technician, but I try to understand our activities and its significance in Indian economy. Sir, I also welcome two new directors, Ashu Suyash and Bhattacharya ji. Sir, now we realize where Ashu Suyash has surfaced after we missed her in CRISIL meetings. And I'm sure her contribution will be of great help. Sir, now I wish to put some and also appreciate Kaveri Madam of the Secretarial Department, who is a link between the shareholders and the management at large. And she has contributed in my understanding and my association with the company. Sir, my questions are that the report which has been prepared is on a standalone basis. And in this report, we say that 80% of our income comes from exports. Sir, I would like to know what is the situation at the consolidated level regarding our contribution of exports. Sir, my second question is regarding the attrition rate. The attrition rate has been going down from 20.8% to 17.3% last year, and from there 12.4% in the current year. Sir, my question is, and hope is, that you will continue to work with this limited attrition rate, which will help us considerably in the years to come. Sir, my next question is that on page 27, you have stated with a beautiful photograph that Kanna Mangalam lake restoration. Sir, can you exactly tell us what you have done for the restoration of this lake? Sir, further, you have also done excellent work for the Tata consumer product, particularly the tea vending machine. And we are told that from same machine, you can offer as many as 50 flavors. Sir, what exactly we have done this particular banner? Sir, now I would like to come to our association with ISRO. ISRO, we are playing role in two ways. Firstly, we are contributing our design in some of their devices for their latest program like Gangayaan, etc. The other role which we may be playing, that while privatizing certain parts of ISRO activities, they are inviting members to join. And they are also offering their technological achievements, which they have been using so far. Sir, are we purchasing anything from ISRO, from their technology on which they have already done a lot of work? Sir, my next question is regarding cyber security. You have spoken about it in the chairman's speech also. You have mainly said about cyber security within the organization as far as the working of our employees, etc. is concerned. Sir, what I would like to know is that whether there is any external cyber security problem coming from outside our organization and what we are doing on this particular aspect. Sir, I also appreciate the CSR work which is being done in three fields of Shiksha, Nirmay, and Paryavaran. Sir, what I would like to know is that the impact of all these three activities will be much more than the financial expenditure which we make on this. So what is the multiplier effect in all these three benefits which are given to the society at large? Sir, we will try to understand more and more about our activities. Sir, as in case of Tejas, when our managing director also made a presentation in addition to your presentation, sir, can we have such detailed presentation from managing director also from next year? That will be of great help to us, as this technology is not, we are not very much familiar with all this. And sir, lastly, I also joined with some of our shareholders who have suggested to split the shares into 1 rupee from 10. The latest in our group was done by Tata Steel, whose prices were not as high as ours, like 7,000 rupees. Their share was quoting only at about 1,500 rupees. And the bonus shares, sir, 2 years ago you had suggested you have no time to even think about this, as you were so very busy with the working of our company. But sir, spare some time for benefit of the shareholders at large. Sir, with this, I request you to continue these meetings online, which enables person like us at the age of 86 to participate in our activities. Thank you and wish you all the best. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Mr. Mahadevia. Can we move on to the next shareholder? Mr. Gaurav Leeladhar Rosatkar, please.
So speaker number 16, Mr. Rajatkar, has not connected. He had registered but is not in. May we move to next speaker?
Yeah. And let's move on to Rishikesh Chopra, please. Mr. Rishikesh Chopra.
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Chopra, may we request you to please unmute your microphone and ask your question?
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. I'm Rishikesh Chopra from Delhi NCR Ghaziabad. I have invested my funds in company like yours. I have heard your speech and previous speakers. I don't have to add any
I'm
further
sorry, Mr. Chopra.
questions. Your
Sorry to
speech
interrupt,
was
Mr.
very
Chopra.
much elaborate. But I have two requests. One, stop. Yes, please. I have two requests. Yes, please. Yes, please. Am I audible?
Now, yes.
Hello?
Chairman, would you like Mr. Chopra to repeat his question? I'm sorry, we couldn't hear him clearly.
Mr. Chopra, could you repeat? Mr. Chopra? Mr.
Yes,
Chopra?
please. Mr. Chairman, yes. Hello?
Yeah, we didn't hear you
Can I
properly. Could
repeat
you
now?
repeat, please?
Please. Uh, Mr. Chairman, you have already elaborated most of the things of your company, your speech, and previous speakers have already put so many questions. I don't have to put more questions except one is my request for stock split from 10 to rupee 1 and give us also bonus so that we can also get something. Thank you very much. I appreciate the Secretary Department efforts in restricting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Can we move on to Mr. Bharat Mulchand Shah, please?
Sure, sir. Speaker number 18, Mr. Shah, please go ahead with your question.
मेरी
Mr. Shah, we are not able to hear you. Could you please speak louder?
चेयरमैन सर आवाज आ रही है ना?
Yes, sir. अभी आ रही है. Just go on.
माननीय चेयरमैन श्री, एमडी श्री और अन्य माननीय डायरेक्टर, सर मेरा नाम भरत शाह। सर मैं बरसों से आपका शेयर होल्डर रहा हूं सर। आप मेरी कोई क्वेरी नहीं है सर, क्योंकि आप लिटरली जो कंपनी चला रहे हो, कंपनी अभी अपनी कहाँ थी और कहाँ आपने पहुंचाई है सर। बहुत अव्वल, बहुत ऊपर कंपनी को ऊपर आगे बढ़ाई है सर। तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूं सर इसके लिए। सर कंपनी के चेयरमैन सर आपको, एमडी सर को और पूरे कंपनी के पूरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर और कंपनी के छोटे बड़े सभी एम्प्लॉइज का मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन मानता हूं सर। सर डिविडेंड भी आपने छप्पर फाड़ के दिया है, बहुत अच्छा डिविडेंड दिया है और आगे जाके भी डिविडेंड में बढ़ोतरी होने वाली है, मेरे को मालूम है, क्योंकि कंपनी बहुत आगे जा रही है सर। तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। सर और रिक्वेस्ट है, बोनस शेयर के लिए जरा सोचना सर जरूर। तो बोनस सर 1-2 साल में सर बोनस के लिए जरूर सोचना, 1-to-1 बोनस होएगा तो अच्छा है सर। तो आप जरूर बोनस के लिए मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है। और सर शेयर को स्प्लिट भी कीजिए सर, तो स्प्लिट करेंगे तो आसानी से ज्यादा खरीद सकेंगे सर, भाव भी बढ़ेगा स्प्लिट करेंगे तो स्प्लिट करने की मेरे आगे भी शेयर होल्डर ने बोला था, तो मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है सर जरूर ध्यान देना सर। और सारे अवार्ड्स के लिए भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। सर सीएसआर एक्टिविटी भी अच्छी चल रही है, एक मानवता का कार्य, मैं बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। और सर 5 इयर्स के फ्यूचर प्रोग्राम जरूर बताना सर। और सर टोटल एम्प्लॉइज कितने हैं अपनी कंपनी में जरूर बताना। बाकी तो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी कावेरी जी, उनकी टीम के आर्य जी, मनोज जी, स्वप्निल परब जी और पूरी सीएस टीम को मैं क्या बोलूं सर, बहुत बढ़िया टीम है सर, बहुत अच्छी टीम है सर। बेस्ट इन्वेस्टर सर्विस दे रहे हैं, हमेशा शेयर होल्डर की कोई क्वेरी है तो सोल्व करते हैं और शेयर होल्डर को रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं। मैं पूरी सीएस टीम को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूँ। बस बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग टीम है सर। तो और ये इसी माध्यम में जुड़ने के लिए भी अपनी टीम ने बहुत अच्छी मेहनत की है। हमेशा पूछते रहते हैं कि भाई ज्वाइंट हुआ क्या है, तो रिपोर्ट भी आपकी टाइम पर मिली, एकदम अच्छी रिपोर्ट बढ़िया बनाई है। तो पूरी सीएस टीम को मैं बहुत धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। और सर हो सके तो बेंगलोर वर्क विजिट आप जरूर कराइए। तो हम लोग, मैं तो बम्बई रहता हूँ सर, लेकिन मैं बेंगलोर जरूर आपकी विजिट के लिए आऊंगा। और मेरे पहले शेयर होल्डर ने बोला गेट टुगेदर, तो गेट टुगेदर की करिए सर, तो हम आपको मिल सके रूबरू में। और सर आप नेक्स्ट ईयर फेस टू फेस मीटिंग सर रखिए। मैं तो बम्बई रहता हूँ, तो भी मैं कहता हूँ कि फेस टू फेस मीटिंग रखिए, तो एक आमने सामने अपन मिलेंगे तो एक आत्मीयताओं का बड़ा होएगा सर। और हाइब्रिड रखिए तो बाहर गाँव वाले को भी चांस मिलेगा। और मैं तो सर बेंगलोर भी आऊंगा एजीएम के लिए, मुंबई से बेंगलोर आऊंगा जरूर आपको मिलने के लिए बेंगलोर, तो जरूर नेक्स्ट ईयर फेस टू फेस मीटिंग रखिए और हाइब्रिड मीटिंग रखिए, तो बाहर का चांस रहेगा। बाकी सारे रिजोल्यूशन में मेरा सपोर्ट है। आपकी हेल्थ वेल्थ अच्छी रहे सर, और कंपनी बहुत बढ़िया आगे बढ़े मेरी, और दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी कंपनी आगे बढ़े, मेरी भगवान ईश्वर को प्रार्थना है। सारे रिजोल्यूशन में सर मेरा पूरा पूरा सपोर्ट है सर, हम हमेशा आपके साथ है और साथ रहेंगे सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, जय हिंद सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच, जय हिंद सर, जय हिंद।
Thank you, Mr. Shah. The next speaker will go to Mr. Praveen Somani, please.
Thank you.
Sir, I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Sir, good afternoon. Sir, I'm shareholder since inception, and this is for the first time I'm speaking in this dais. Hello.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead. We are able to hear you.
Sir, see, I was having some problem with the registrar, sir. That problem has solved, but sir, this should not happen. This should not happen because I have sent my share for the dematerialization, but they have returned it without any cause. And now it has been dematerialized is no problem. But see, this should not happen. And how to contact the company secretary or anything? I was not having any details, so I have to approach the SEBI. Hello.
We are able to hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
And sir, see, I will request many shareholders also have said, please issue sir bonus share because we are having a very long relation, and since inception I am having the shares. So please issue bonus and stock split and arrange for meeting, because I come Bangalore regularly. Davnam and many more customers are there in Bangalore. So it would be, and next time please have a get together meeting, not this virtual meeting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Somani. The next speaker is Mr. Aspi Bezania.
Mr. Bisania, could you please unmute your connection and ask your question?
Sir, can you see me and hear me?
Yes, we are able to hear you. Please go ahead.
Sir, I'm Aspi from Bombay. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to speak. Sir, next year when the physical AGM starts, please continue with the hybrid meetings so that we from Bombay can also attend. And sir, please request the moderator to announce speaker number every time so that we know when our name will be called out. Sir, I congratulate the management on very good results, and I hope the same trend continues. Sir, how much percentage of our income comes from AI, and how much percentage you expect in next 2 years? So in your chairman's speech, you mentioned the work our company does for Tata Motors. Why should Tata Motors come to us when they have Tata Tech subsidiary dedicated to mobility only? Sir, if there is work of auto manufacturer, do you bid with Tata Technology or both of you compete? Rather than IPO, Tata Technology should have been merged with our company since both are in same line of business, especially auto. So you should have board meeting before the AGM so the results can be discussed in the AGM also. You're having the board meeting after the AGM. So you have so much cash on the balance sheet. What are plans of expansion organically and inorganically, considering Europe is not in good shape? So I don't want you to give extra dividend. I don't expect a bonus or a split. Don't give bonus and split as demanded by others. Let the share price increase like MRF. Or you can also follow TCS and go for buybacks. But I would not recommend bonus and split. So thank you very much and all the best for the future.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bezania.
So,
could we check if Mr. Bharti Saraf is available?
Yes, sir. Mrs. Saraf, may we request you to please unmute your connection and ask your question, sir?
नमस्कार, राम राम सुब्रमण्यम जी, माननीय सभापति जी, उपस्थित निर्देशक मंडल के सदस्य, अधिकारी गण और कर्मचारी गण, मैं भारतीय साहब में ज्वाइंट होल्डर संतोष कुमार साहब कोलकाता से आप सभी को राम राम कहता हूँ। आशा करता हूँ हमारे जितने भी 14,000 कर्मचारी हैं उसमें अच्छे स्वास्थ्य में अच्छे होंगे। उन कर्मचारी का भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जिनकी कड़ी मेहनत का फल है कि आज हमारी कंपनी तो ऊंचाइयों में पहुंची हुई है और 70वां डिविडेंड भी दिया आपने सर। सर ज्यादा कुछ आपने इतना कुछ बताया है कि क्या बताऊं मैं, और इतने शेयर होल्डर था, मेरा तो 2 नंबर में था, किसी तरह नहीं खुलने से, पैनलिस्ट नहीं खुलने से मेरे को लास्ट में आना पड़ा, तो फिर भी मिला, इसके लिए मैं खुशी हूँ। और सर ये बीसी नाउ बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है, फर्स्ट ईयर है, इसमें थोड़ी ट्रबल होती है, इनको कंटिन्यूस रखिएगा सर। सर आपने ये बताइए, अभी जैसे काफी एआई आदि के बारे में बताया सर, तो अभी न्यू प्रोडक्ट क्या लेके आए हैं और न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी क्या लेके आए हैं जो हमारे, मान लीजिए इसमें सैटेलाइट के अंदर में भी काम आए, हमारे मोटर व्हीकल्स में भी काम है, और ई व्हीकल्स में भी कुछ काम है, ऐसे कोई लेके आया तो बताइएगा। तो अभी ई व्हीकल्स का आदि का जमाना है, उसके अंदर भी आप टाटा मोटर का नाम ले रहे थे, मैं समझ सकता हूँ उसमें कोई टेक्नोलॉजी होगी, उसके बारे में जरूर बताइएगा सर। और सर कुछ डिस्प्यूट केस है अपने, उनको अगर क्लीन करें तो काफी अच्छा रहेगा, मैनेजमेंट काफी अच्छी रहेगी, क्यों वो इनकम टैक्स और शायद सर्विस टैक्स के रिलेटेड है सर। और ज्यादा कुछ नहीं कहूंगा सर, कंपनी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रही है, कि प्रश्न करना ही मेरे आपको खराब लगता है। ये आपने अपने भाषण में भी बहुत कुछ बताया है, और बैलेंस शीट भी आपने पूरी ट्रांसपेरेंट दी है, सब कुछ मैंने देखा सर। एक रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी सर, एक तो ये 10 ईयर के हाईलाइट दीजिए, उससे क्या होता है कि हमें एक ही पन्ने में आगे पीछे के परफॉर्मेंस जो है उसका पता लग जाता है सर। इसके बारे में जरूर विचार करिएगा सर। आपका हाँ, फीमेल पे एम्पावरमेंट भी काफी है, फीमेल ने को भी आपने काफी अच्छी सर्विस प्रदान की, इसके लिए भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ। आशा करता हूँ इसमें आगे चल के बढ़ोतरी होगी सर। एक सर मैं, हमारी जो लेखा बाई बहन है और प्रकाशनी मैडम, जैसे उन्होंने कहा बीसी मीटिंग रखिए, तो मैं भी आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ सर, बीसी मीटिंग रखिए। फिजिकल मैंने 1-2 मीटिंग अटेंड की है बंगलोर में, या अभी मैं कलकत्ते में हूँ, तो बंगलोर जाके मीटिंग करना हर समय पॉसिबल नहीं होता, इसलिए आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है, बीसी मीटिंग जरूर रखिए। अगर आप फिजिकल रखते हैं तो हाइब्रिड का ऑप्शन दीजिए, जिससे हमारे 14,000 कर्मचारी भाई बहन हैं, उनके प्रति हम अपना आभार प्रकट कर सके, उनके अच्छे काम के लिए कर सके सर। एक सर आप, हमारे कर्मचारी के कठिन मेहनत के कारण हमें काफी रिवार्ड मिले हैं, उसके लिए भी देखिए, अभी आपने बेस्ट नेटवर्क ऑपरेशन सोल्यूशन का अवार्ड मिला, जर्मन हाई डिजाइन का भी अवार्ड अपने को मिला, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द ईयर इंडस्ट्री 2003 का भी अवार्ड मिला सर। और सर 50 इनोवेटिव कंपनी में हमारा नाम है, इसका भी अवार्ड हमें मिला सर। इसलिए आईएफ डिजाइन अवार्ड भी अपने प्रोडक्ट के कारण मिला सर। तो मैं उन भाइयों से कहूंगा कि आप इसी तरह नए नए कुछ करिए, जिससे हमारी कंपनी को फ्यूचर में और भी ग्लोबल अवार्ड मिलेंगे, और ग्लोबल अवार्ड मिलते तो हमें भी अच्छा लगता है, और आपको भी अच्छा लगेगा। और सर एक बार जितने भी हमारे डायरेक्टर हैं, जितने भी कर्मचारी, जितने भी मैनेजर स्टाफ है, उनको फाइनेंशियल 2024-25 की शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ, और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ फाइनेंशियल 2024-25 हमारे जितने भी कर्मचारी, जितने भी डायरेक्टर, जितने भी हमारे एसोसिएटेड है, उनके लिए अच्छा हो, वह हेल्दी वेल्दी और पॉजिटिव सेफ्टी के साथ व्यतीत हो। और सर मैं कर्मचारी का एक बार फिर आभार प्रकट करता हूँ, जिनकी कड़ी मेहनत का फल है कि हमारी कंपनी इतनी अच्छी प्रोग्रेस कर रही है। और सर एक स्प्लिट के बारे में नहीं कहूंगा, कि स्प्लिट करने से सेट हो जाते हैं, मैं चाहता हूँ कि हमारा हमारा जैसा कभी दाम हो तो हम घमंड से कर सके, अगर किसी और एक भी शेयर है तो अपने को लखपति महसूस करे सर। तो इसलिए मैं स्प्लिट के और बोनस की नहीं चाहूंगा, दाम अच्छे हैं, इसी तरह रहने दीजिए। नमस्कार, एक बार फिर आपको राम राम सर।
Thank you, Mr. Saraf. Inba, can we check whether speaker number 16, Mr. Rozitkar, is available?
Sir, no, Mr. Rajatkar has confirmed that he will not be joining as he will be traveling. So that was the last question, sir. Over to you for further proceedings.
Thank you, all the shareholders who participated in the question and answer session. Let me now try and address the questions, not in specific order, but let me try and cover as much as possible. First was Dr. Bopanna. I think thank you for your extensive set of questions. I think there are first question is related to opportunities in IoT, industrial IoT, AI, ML, and what are the future opportunities. I think all these are fairly interconnected, and in my address, I spoke about interdisciplinary nature of the problems that are emerging, and clients are always looking at some of these new technologies. There are going to be a lot of sensors, computing on the edge. Um, your company has adequate skill sets, evolved frameworks and architectures to provide solutions with all these technologies coming together, keeping the experience and Gen AI or AI at the center. So we will watch this space very carefully, and every solution that we are now providing to our clients really leverages all of these technologies. And you wanted to know about skill mismatch and how do we really address the skill mismatch that we have um, vis-a-vis the customer expectations in new technologies like AI, robotics, and so on, so on. I think your company is investing a lot in upskilling the talent that we have, and our lateral hiring for specific niche areas is also addressing some of the skill mismatches that we have. How are we assisting Tata Medical Center? We are not really looking at one particular company like Tata Medical or others, but I think we have a very strong capability and portfolio of solutions and services that we offer to the healthcare and life sciences segment, which is really focused on a lot of medical devices, interaction between medical devices, and extracting data and providing real-time analytics or analysis around the uh, the data that is extracted from such medical devices. So, which is something that we have done for most medical device manufacturers. What opportunities are there to work with Tata Medical Center or Tata MD Diagnostics? Some of those things is some the company is exploring, and as we probably in the next AGM, we will provide more updates on that. 5G, augmented reality, I think virtual reality, streaming, these are all areas of focus for our media and communications vertical. The company has developed this Neuron platform, and Neuron platform is getting strong traction in the marketplace. And incidentally, the Neuron platform, the orchestration that it is providing powered is powering the BSNL network today, which TCS is rolling it out along with the Tejas networks. So your company has supplied this particular piece of the orchestration technology, which is which is the essence of the Neuron platform, is something that we have utilized. And moving forward, I think whenever such a large scale 4G, 5G network rollout happens, this orchestration platform will be part of such offerings, either from Tejas or through TCS or independently from Tata Elxsi. And then, are we doing enough across industries? Should we diversify more? Is something that you had asked for. I think the company is always looking at various opportunities. Beyond the verticals that we have, we are exploring opportunities, and we are investing at present in creating the solutions and skill sets and potentially frameworks that are required for a few verticals and few areas. Like aerospace is one such area we are contemplating, and defense is another area that we are looking at. And thirdly, I think how do we make our design count across the various verticals is something that we are looking at. And cybersecurity, I think we are not going to market with our offerings in cybersecurity area, but what we are really focused on is making sure that our network, our areas of work that we do, they're all fairly secured and free of vulnerabilities. That has been our focus. And And I think, we have adopted some of the best-in-class security tools so that our network is safe and secured, which in turn connects to our client's network in many situations. So I think, overall, I think we have done a good job of it. Likewise, every design that we do and every code that we develop and embed into the various products that we supply is also free of vulnerabilities. And then there is a specific focus on as a key focus area in all these areas. Then I think there have been many people who have asked, I think Mr. Saraf and many others have asked about AI, new technologies. And I think I have alluded to some of this as to what we are doing. I think there is a significant amount of work that is happening in artificial intelligence, Gen AI. The company has devised a number of use cases for the automotive sector, for the media and communication sector, as well as the healthcare sector. And each one of these use cases, the company has developed prototypes, and we are now engaging with the OEMs and our existing client base to see how these use cases can be meaningfully deployed for the benefit of our clients as well as their end clients. And we are seeing some good traction in the automotive sector and healthcare sector. Um, Hopefully, we will make these count in the future quarters. It's very difficult for us to split the AI revenue separately. How much of, I think one of the shareholders, Saraf also asked, I think, what is the share of revenue from artificial intelligence? It's very difficult to split that because things like AI, digital technologies, as well as cloud, they are integral to every single project that we are executing today. So it's very hard to differentiate and then say that so much comes from AI, so much comes from digital, and so on, so on. So at this point in time, we are publishing certain breakups are in terms of diversification by verticals and diversification by service lines. And I think, we will stick to that. And if it becomes really necessary and if this is uh, possible, then we will consider reporting the AI revenue separately moving forward. I think most people have talked about continuing with the virtual AGMs or hybrid AGMs. We will see how this evolves, but it's clear that the AGMs will continue to be um, this in this the virtual format. A lot of people have asked about splitting of shares and the bonus issues may be considered. I think your board will take all these inputs that have been given by many shareholders. We will consider it as appropriate in the coming times. I think Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta have asked, how are we helping medical vertical? I think I had answered that. And Manoj, you want to answer specifically on healthcare and medical devices vertical?
Yeah, thanks, Chairman. So we are helping, large, product companies to launch innovative medical devices products. We are also helping these companies in their regulatory process, right? So typically, whether it is when you launch in a particular market, or the US or Europe, there are regulations that the products have to be certified against. So that takes a lot of effort and time. So we are really helping companies. In that process. We're also building our own products, TE Engage, and actually helping in the telemedicine sort of applications, in the hospitalization applications to really digitally transform the hospital experience. So these are things that we are doing in the healthcare and medical space.
Yeah. Thank you, Manoj. I think it was Mr. Sailesh Mahadevia who asked for a presentation from CEO and MD. We will certainly do it from next year. And I'll now pass on many of the questions, whatever questions possible, to be answered by our CEO MD to fill this in this AGM. I think young generation to education, and then innovative design. Through our CSR efforts, we are helping. I think I articulated that, and I think that's whether we should get into education sector as a business is something that we will consider. But I think it's a crowded space, and we are very focused on the three verticals we have. Looking forward to add one or two more in the coming years. And we have a reasonable. I think one of the questions that Mr. Gupta asked is about projects in the pipeline. We have a reasonable pipeline, and I think we have a sales team which qualifies and puts the opportunities, and we go through a process of different stages of each of the opportunities that we have. And the pipeline that we have, considering our current client base and the new go-to-market universe that we have, is encouraging, and I think it's really approximately about 2 to 3 times the revenue base that we have at this point in time. And that augurs well for our growth in the future. Mr. Naveen Botra, again, thank you for your continued support. I think you have been always interacting with us during the year as well as in every AGM so far. Thank you very much. And I think, your analysis and your request for us to reconsider or relook at capital allocation policy is well noted. We will again take it up in the next board discussions, and then take a very informed decision on some of these recommendations that you have made. And then the software-defined vehicles. I think there is this is clearly an emerging opportunity, because contrary to the earlier times where proprietary hardware and proprietary embedded software used to be a differentiator, used to be the way in which many products are defined or designed. Now the era is really about using standard hardware and make it lot more configurable, with the software defining how a particular product need to function, what kind of interface that need to be happen, and how that can be customized or personalized at individual levels. I think that's something that is very much evolving and quite proven, I should say. And your company is well positioned to really look at software defined hardware performance and software defined interface for all the human machine interactions that is happening currently. We'll continue to exploit that and differentiate ourselves in that particular area. And then you talked about supply chain and sustainability. I think we are, as an organization, we continue to focus on sustainability being an important element in our design of our solutions and products. In fact, that is one of the true differentiations that we bring in. And I think one of the other shareholders also asked about in what way you are differentiating yourselves. I think this is one such differentiation. Whatever we do, and I think the example that we quoted for Chayos and AHA machine is truly a representation of how we bring in sustainability to the core of our design work, which we'll continue to do. And then it's really about sensors and how do we capture information that's coming out of sensors and do the computing then and there, and then make real-time decisions on what should be the next best thing that the product should do. And this is an area I think we will continue to invest and build our competencies and capabilities as we really see that this is offering enough differentiation for us. I think you asked about diversification of business mix. We continuing to look for opportunities, and I talked about aerospace and defense as one potential vertical that we could get in. We have done some good work in designing the Cochin Metro, And I think the opportunity is there to extend that capability that we have to other metros and other, uh, let's say, the railways as another opportunity. We are exploring some of these options as a part of the transportation vertical, um, as we see. And then Mr. Ramaswamy, I think he had asked products and platforms. AI enabled, because I think, it's very difficult to again differentiate and see and call out how much is the revenue that is coming out of products and platforms. We have invested in these products and platforms, whether it is Tether or Neuron or Autonomy and a few others, over the last about 2 to 3 years. We continue to keep enhancing it, upgrading it, and see how they can be made more intelligent using the current technologies. We're also looking at deploying them in the cloud and really looking at SaaS-based pricing models for all of these platforms. As I mentioned, Neuron clearly, is something that has been packaged into the overall solution that we are offering to BSNL. And the opportunity is there to synergize and collaborate further with Tejas Networks and other group companies to, as they go ahead and position their products and integrated solutions for the telcos and enterprises. I think you also asked about questions on Gen AI. I think I have talked about Gen AI, and clearly your question is more about how it will impact the overall revenues, productivity, and so on. These are early stages, and at this point in time, we are really focused on building the competency, capability, and frameworks that are required to go to market with. I think we have enough ammunition at our as a part of our portfolio. Yes, Gen AI has the potential to improve productivity, and depending upon what area it is, it could lead to anywhere between 25 to 40 to 50% productivity that is possible. But overall impact on revenues is something that we will have to wait and see, because many enterprises, while they're all interested in looking at Gen AI, they are also keen to see what are the options that they have, how they want to embrace Gen AI internally within their organizations, and how a third party like us, when we design and offer our solutions using Gen AI, what does it mean? How does it fit into their overall architecture? And there are a lot of points that are getting discussed across the value chain of delivering solutions. So it's a fast changing and fastly evolving, but we have taken some calculated decisions and calculated calls in embracing Gen AI in everything that we do. And that should augur well, even in terms of simply positioning our products and services in the marketplace. Startups, are we planning to invest in? I don't think that we are going to be investing in startups. We have tried in the past to incubate a few startups within Tata Elxsi with some mixed successes. We'll continue to look at opportunities of collaborating with startups, number one. Number two is that some of the platforms that we are, especially using Gen AI, whether we could offer it to the startups is something that our team is evaluating at this point in time. Then the next questions came from Mr. Anil Mehta. And then how are we actually building our competencies with international domain experience is something that you had asked for. It's a combination of doing the right investments upfront, looking at with the customer base that we have. For example, if you take some of the OEMs that with whom we are operating, they are truly global. So in that sense, that when we work with a particular OEM, we happen to work with them in Europe, we happen to work with them in Asia as well as in the United States. So that gives us a perspective of how each markets operate, what are the nuances for each of these market. So overall, each of these verticals, their domain team have this international experience, and then the knowledge that is assimilated or gathered out of all of these engagements that we do for global customers provides the base for the international knowledge that we have. We also do limited hiring laterally in these markets wherever we require such domain expertise or market knowledge to augment that we have. Related party transactions that you had asked for, I think we have a very strong process. It's actually a compliance requirement. In every audit committee or every board meeting, I think these are presented, and where required, shareholder approvals and all of them are taken, and be assured that this is a topic which is well governed within your company. And then in terms of the business plan for the next year and 5 year, it's very sufficient to say that the company is extremely focused on maintaining the double-digit growth and the margin different that with which we operate. I think the opportunity is there to double our revenues in let's say over the next 5 years for sure, if not more, organically as well as inorganically. But then the market conditions, the currency as one of the important levers in all of this, and the inflation, some of these are the headwinds that we need to deal with. And some of the new technologies that we are facing is also something that um, uh, provide varying set of opportunities. So we have to look at all of these things, and then our CEO and the management team has a very detailed process by which they go to market with the specific solutions and differentiation. As a management team, they meet every month for an operations and a business review. So a lot of governance is in place to drive growth, as they truly believe that growth is very important in order to sustain the investments that we need to make in all the technologies which are coming in, as well as meet the expectations of the younger generation of employees who are joining us. Um, as far as the liquidity question is concerned, I think we monitor this very carefully. There are very strong processes in terms of our own treasury management, investments that we make, foreign exchange requirements locally as we meet the expenses vis-a-vis the billing that takes place in foreign exchange, and how do we leverage the natural hedge that is available in making sure that the funds are sufficiently well utilized and invested well, at the same time meet the working capital requirements properly. I think Mr. Datta, you had asked questions on chip design, defense technology, and then disaster in railways, and can we contribute in some way or come up with solutions for safety and so on. I think we will reflect on these inputs. I would request the management team to really look at some of these opportunities as they are contemplating to get into aerospace and defense arena as a focused vertical. Website, I think, there are many different views that come out of it, but we will take your inputs. I think the approach taken by Tata Elxsi is that simplicity is overrules everything else, is the theme that has been adopted. But having said that, there are a lot of new technologies that have come in making the website a lot more dynamic and interactive, as you have rightly observed. And I think the management team will reflect on it, and then we will try and improve our website in the coming months. Mr. Kejriwal, again, thank you for all your inputs. I think you had challenged us on the growth. I think, given the market conditions, etc., I think the company did well. to register a 13% growth sequentially. But the opportunity is there, and we need to go and tap in the right opportunity as the euphoria around AI, Gen AI settles down, and how that will be used, and how cloud and cloud interoperability and multi-cloud strategies are stabilized in our customer base. I think the growth should come back to what we used to grow earlier. I think you talked about semiconductor chips in Gujarat and the investments that the group is making. Are we engaged? We are exploring always the opportunities in synergizing with our group efforts, and we will look for engaging with them in the right and appropriate manner, be it in system integration or design or otherwise. I think a bonus split, etc., that we have already answered the questions. Mr. and Mrs. Mascarenhas, I think you asked a question about ESG platform. I think EcoVadis Brony is the platform on which we are working on. I think you asked about the average employees, age of the employees. Is 28 years is the average age of Tata Elxsi employees. And then you wanted to know about R&D attrition, which is really about, in various centers it's different, but on average it's about 12.4% is what we have published it. And you have given us an idea to really look at whether attrition should be really looked at R&D employees separately. We felt that it's not required because mostly, most of the work that we do is product R&D and R&D. So I think the company attrition of 12.4% will be more or less the same across the R&D as well. Then the total employees is about 13,400, with 36% are women employees at this point in time. We have a lot of respect for NVIDIA, and I think, as you know, the company has its origins in building graphical design capabilities with silicon graphics machines, way back. So that DNA continues to be there, and we will continue to look at, the AI opportunities in that thing. And Mr. Mascarenhas, you asked about, you had the problem of KYC and share certificates, and I will request the company secretary to really understand your problem better and then see how we could help within the framework that is there. Then Lekha Shah, I think you asked about the roadmap for 2 years. I think I had mentioned it. And then total number of employees, women percentage, etc. we have done. Mrs. Prakashini Shanai, you talked about sustainability, and then increment the revenue opportunities or growth opportunities in the future. I think I had explained all this. Essentially, the digital and AI technologies, and including cloud and artificial intelligence, is there in every project that we do. It is, in fact, if you don't have some of this in your offer, you are outright rejected. So in that sense, that we need to really differentiate ourselves using some of these offerings, which we are continuing to do. Sustainability, what investments that we are making, is the other question that you had asked. As I said, that look, focus is to see not only that we are on the path to achieve carbon neutral by 2030, and we are also embracing the group sustainability goals under the Alingana project that at the group level that has been defined. We are aligning our actions according to that across the various dimensions. But more so, in terms of the design work that we do, the products that we recommend for our customers, we are ensuring that it is sustainable, and whatever work that we do, we make it carbon neutral for our customers as well. Because if we make it carbon neutral, that helps in the scope 2, scope 3 emissions, from their perspective. I think that's a focus. Mr. Naredi, I think you had given us, you asked a few questions, airport, railways, metro. I think I have answered that question. Movies, we used to be operating, in supporting our customers in animation and this thing, but we are not doing such work anymore. And we are truly leveraged the experience that we have gained by in the animation movies very productively in our design vertical, which is now integrated in every single project that we do. And that's why, we are really focused on design-led engineering, and that's a key differentiator for your company. Jaguar Land Rover, yes, indeed, they are started making cars in India, and they are we are engaging with them. We continue to support them in certain key areas of work that they are doing. Mr. Mahadevia, I think you asked many questions. I think more or less I have answered, all the questions that you had asked. I think attrition, we will continue to drive the attrition down. I think we are comfortable now between the range of about 10 to 11% as an attrition in this industry. And then you asked about lake restoration. It's really about in the Kandamangalam Lake rejuvenation work. It involved in understanding the overall topology, desilting, and then cleaning of the entire lake, as well as strengthening the lake bed and nearby, creating walking paths, planting greenery around the lake so that it is sustained, and also ensure that the natural paths that are available for all the rainwaters to collect and accumulate rather than going waste is something that we have ensured, and it's truly successful. And then when we see that lake filled with water after a rain, and I think it's a very nice sight to see. Then you also wanted to ask talked about cyber security, and then the tea vending machine. I think I have already talked about it. ISRO, are we collaborating sufficiently and adequately? I think it's we are proud of our association with ISRO, and then the fact that we have designed one particular unit for them is in the Gaganyaan thing is very, very rewarding. And because it not only helps to test our capabilities and also build significant competencies for us. And we will ensure that Manoj presents from the next AGM onwards, providing more color to the overall company's performance as well as the competencies that he has created. Mr. Rishi Chopra, your inputs on splitting shares and bonus shares. Likewise, Mr. Bharat Shah, all are taken into account. I think Mr. Praveen Somani, you had solved the problem of DMAT. I'm sorry that you had to go through some unpleasant experience while doing so, but we will try and correct that moving forward. Okay. I think overall, I think I've answered all the questions from the shareholders. If there are any further questions that you have, or if you feel that some of these questions are not answered adequately, please do reach out to the company and company secretary. And thank you for your kind words about our company secretary, Kaveri Sriram. I think she's doing a brilliant job for us and her team secretarial work. I also would like, on behalf of all of you, would like to compliment her work, in doing this. So thank you so much. With this, I would like to thank all of you for being part of the 35th annual general meeting of the company. We request you to stay connected. The management team will continue to do their best in responding to you right through the year. So, as mentioned in the AGM notice, the following resolutions are proposed for approval of the shareholders. Resolution number 1, adoption of the audited financial statements, directors, and the statutory auditors report for the financial year ended 31st March 2024. Resolution number 2, to declare a dividend of 70 rupees per equity share of face value 10 rupees each for the financial year 2023-24. Resolution number 3, to appoint a director in place of Mr. Ankur Verma, who retires by rotation and being eligible, seeks reappointment. My request to all shareholders who have not exercised the remote e-voting to cast their vote through e-voting. Please note that e-voting will be kept open for 15 minutes more. The scrutinizer shall count the number of votes cast for and against the resolutions and will then submit his report to the chairman, which will be made available on the website of the company and filed with stock exchanges within 48 hours of the conclusion of this annual general meeting. The resolutions as set forth in the notice shall be deemed to be passed today, subject to receipt of the requisite number of votes. Further, I hereby authorize the company secretary to declare the results of the voting and make the necessary disclosures in this regard. Thank you all for joining us in this annual general meeting. I would like to thank all my fellow directors, company executives, and the shareholders for joining this meeting remotely. I once again want to sincerely appreciate and look forward to your continued support and guidance. With this, I declare that the 35th annual general meeting is closed. Thank you all very much. Namaste.
Thank you, Chairman. Dear members, as instructed by the scrutinizers, request all the members participating in the AGM and who have not cast their vote yet to cast their vote in the remaining period of 15 minutes. Thank you. Dear members, as advised by the scrutinizers, the time for e-voting has elapsed. The time for e-voting has elapsed, and they are of the view that all members who are participating in the annual general meeting have been given adequate time and opportunity to vote at the AGM. And this concludes the proceeding of the AGM. Thank you all for participating in the Tata Elxsi AGM and e-voting.